No. Dude, what is that big aura on my screen? I don't know what this add-on has done to my game, but I am not liking it. What is this? Oh, I updated my mini CC in it. Alright, let me fix this add-on situation that we got going on here. To the new age. I don't even know what this add-on is. So confusing now. It used to be very simple, but now I just don't. Enemy important spell. Friendlies. Anyways. I was like trying to check if there was a sack, but there wasn't. Mage looks. I haven't played for a long time. It's alright. This thing says I permanently have Aura Mastery. My cast bar, I've noticed. Add-ons are in shambles right now. Cam silence. No, fire's not dead at all. I don't think so, at least. I mean, I haven't played the most of it since the nerfs, but... Well, yeah, like, nerfs quote, you know, like... I still really can't even tell exactly. It's probably Arcane is the best. How's Frost now? They're, like, all, like, pretty good. Frost is definitely, like, the sketchiest of them all, but... I need to change the size on that, dude. That is ridiculous. This whole add-on is just so cooked. Dude, Demon Lock is just so stupid. Why does one class have so much compared to every other class in the game? Like, how silly is that, dude? How silly? This is very silly, I think. And on top of that, having Curse of Exhaustion, by the way. It's like, where do we draw the line? Where is the line drawn? Oh shit, I'm going to the wrong paladin. Oh, and then I'm coiled on top of all of that as well. And I can't see my screen because of this add-on that resets itself. Sorry, that it resets its settings every time you update it. How about we just disable this add-on? Like, what do we need this add-on for these days? Like, is this add-on actually to do anything? Seems like it just causes problems for me. Alright, I have the most broken class on my team now, Poggers. This is sick. I love playing with Demon Lock. This is awesome. Wow. Demon Lock is good. Looks like it has insane DPS and control. It really is, man. It's like... Yeah, I need a demo to keep me in check. That is really insane, the balancing of this video game right now. Let me steal his PI. sacks. I'll kick this guy still, I think. Trying to get this surge. Okay. Gonna go priest here. Trinket this. Not having to deal with a range interrupt is literally just such a joy. I'm just gonna sheep the priest for a global or two and nice. Try to get a follow up on that. Kick mass dispel as well. See this mind control or meld this mind control. I have some insane damage here. In this area. I'm dead on global. I thought he was gonna have a big heal for me in between that. I think all locks are good at the moment, Affliction being the sketchy one right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've only ever seen people play Demo, and Demo has everything. It has a range interrupt, it has a pet interrupt / stun, it has coil, it has Howl of Terror, it has Curse of Exhaustion, a spammable slow, and really good damage and burst. Or build seems kind of poo. Does it? It's it doesn't feel good to play. That's why this is the first time that you've seen me play it on stream. Cause it's kind of boring in my eyes, like. But I think it's strong. I think it is strong. Let's see. I think I just get rid of this add-on. I'm doing it, bro. Be gone. I liked it when it was simple. Now I'm confused by it. Yeah, Demo has it all. You get kicked on Affliction, it's game over. Yeah. I don't mind Demo being strong, but I just don't understand like the balancing decision to give it, to take away the utility of every spec in the game, and then to give it all to Demo. That part is the confusing part. I used mine up too, sad face. healing, peeling. I don't know, we're just dying, so just trying to help. That was funny. Look at what you've done. Double kill. I miss Sun Fury, man. Sub Rogue looks fun. You think this gameplay is still as hard as in this expansion with less buttons? Gameplay is still as hard? I mean, it honestly doesn't feel that different to me. Not as different as like you'd expect, at least. In my eyes. This is, again, just my opinion. Okay, my guy's popping off there. I'm just still in the trying to survive the opener part of my rotation. There we go. Gaming now. I don't even know how that guy died. Was that me? Is that like my residual orbs? Deathlog is really bad in the details. How do I put a toy in a blink macro without it using 2 blinks? It's a good question. If I can ask after data disk release, will PvP? I don't even know what you mean by that, but maybe I just glossed over the question instead of reading it like in depth. Oh no, my DB only hit 1 target. Wait, actually, this guy used a dwarf thing? Alright, let's go ahead and start trying to get some pressure. The shaman better wall. Okay, wall cloak. I'm gonna just trinket, I guess. Kind of trying to cleave the heals a little. And try to get this sheep. Ring in 1. Got it. Quite nice. I'll get a re. I want to Nova them too, because I want to keep them stacked. Slows priest. Okay, I think we go shaman here. Grounding totem. Well played. Nice Hodge. Should be able to get this now. No grounding, I'm sure. Nice. Try to get one more. Hard casting some blast. Maybe rogue too. I'm moving. I massive is the blind. Grounding. Cheers, sure. Alright, I'll block. That was well played by them. No matter. Does Rogue have cloak? Guess not. Precog forever? No, it's like my add-on. I updated my add-ons and then a bunch of stuff now is broken. I turned off mini CC completely. And then I don't know what's causing that. I'll have to look at it off stream later. I don't super duper mind it. I don't ever really look there to see if I have COG or whatever anyways. Pre-cogged forever, wouldn't that be nice? What's your thoughts on Devour? It's like kind of cheese. I don't know. Doesn't feel like super real. Did I already use Mass Invis? Guess I did. It's cool to see that you just keep your palm from last game, just like you used to. I got precog, but it'll probably ground or something. I get stacked up, obviously. Got a wall. I don't know if he has interrupt or not. It's kind of awkward, actually. Gonna eat this shear here and cast poly. Right now. Tome of Wrath. Like, I want to kill it, I just don't really know how. I think my Magi might have broken the whatchamacallit, the sheepy. Trying to get a slow on this rogue now. I'm gonna just press block about that. Oh yeah, I had Guardian on me. It's kind of whatevs though, I guess. But he probably has a sentence back too, honestly, so maybe it's not actually whatevs. Just gonna hide for a sec. I have Surgeon 6. Win the game with that. I didn't have my back to the ring enough, I guess. There we go. I simply saw/heard that Blizzard somehow changed the talents and spells, like they put it more simple and they take away some spells. I just don't know if it's already now or it should be better after release. Maybe I just hear it wrong. But lots of people say like characters now have less spells, so I just ask. Yeah, that's pretty much the premise of it, yeah. Yeah, no, a lobby with no hunter or Demon Lock is pretty easy for Arcane, seems so far at least. I'm gonna assume he's blind in that. He's really insistent on going the Shaman, which is, I guess, fine, but just alright, nice, got Trinket there. He's got wall up, try to kill his Fiend. Takes a couple globals. Cause I don't want to commit anything really. Okay. Can't really CC that. I don't know if this guy's fear or not. It's only 2 seconds on this guy though. Alright, let's kill this Shaman. Grounding, have to wait for it a little. Try to ring that. I'm charmed. Oh wow, Rogue is popping off actually with that. Oh, somehow he's alive. That's surprising. I think he just tab called me bad or something. I'd like to know why. I don't really care. But I'm just curious what made him think that. Nice. Trying to blink this sphere. I'll trinket this. Blind the re. Mind control. I'm blocking this, don't care. Dude, I want out. Who is Fun? I have no idea, it's just a rogue. He seems upset though, we gotta pray for him, guys. You compare. Who said that? Who is talked? Has anyone talked? Anyways. Yeah, I can't stop that. Big damage on this priest though. Whenever he has a stun for him would be crazy. Kill his fiend. No. Should be good now that I killed fiends. It took me a long time to kill it though. Okay, getting Reese through grounding. And then we have fear off, I guess. Nice. Tremors, I think, or whatever, maybe. Oh no, sack. That's fine. We're stacking pretty nicely. Slow everybody. Try to kill this cap thing, but I can't in time. Okay, DRs are off. Trying to sheep. Have to blink the sphere though. Please. Oh, I don't have orb for one. Kind of a fail, Magi. Barrier. Okay, I don't really have any orbs right now. I'm just gonna purge a lot right now. Nice stun. I was gonna say, I'm kind of lacking stuns on priest this game. Nice, got bubble. Capstone. I saw it, but I couldn't really do anything about it. It's hard. I don't really have like a good spell for it. I'm trying to cast sheep now on the pally. I don't really know who he wants, this rogue, so it's kind of a struggle. Oh, he wants pally? Okay. I'm down with that. I am very down. Just gonna be kind of a struggle. Need to line this fiend. Okay, I didn't get my surge off. Maybe a blessing though. Trinket this. Trying to purge freedom so that we can get to him and win. Meld. I have to block on our wind go. That is big sad. Oh well. Should I entertain this? I will entertain this. Hello. Pre-wolf. Sub as S++. Yeah, the frequency of the goes is pretty insane. Here's my build. Someone asked for it. You can change out the blinks and stuff. Those are always the blinks are always whatchamacallit, like expendable or interchangeable rather. I don't know. I just play the game, bro. Like, everyone is always like, this is better than this is better than this. Like, have we just tried playing the video game? Anyways. Frost feels better than every mage, in my opinion. You just have to cast. Really? I have been having more success on Frost Mage, I will say. I don't know if I would say that it's better than the other two. Like watching fire bang out? Who do you think is better? What do you mean? Who do I think is better? Like which spec? Yeah. I don't really know. I like them all. I think Arcane's probably the best, but it's kind of just the best by accident, right? Like, didn't they just do like isn't it just tuned right now to be the best or whatever? Because of PvE or something? Might be an odd take. I'm happy that the game is less complicated in spells because I don't play a lot to grind. I'm more of a casual PvP player. Fair. What do you think about Midnight PvP overall? I mean, it's hard to say, right? Because like the way that the game feels on the beta is all just kind of by accident. And what I mean by that is like they haven't done anything. Like every set of changes, there's been what, 2-3 PvP changes? Like specific ones? You know? Everything is just like they're tuning for dungeons and raids. So it's like what we're playing now is just a kind of like fake thing to me at least. Whoa. I'm hoping they release a full set of PvP tuning one of these days. I think it should be like this week. Didn't they say something like that? Didn't they make a blue post? Spellslinger, yeah. Frost, oh yeah, never mind. Shuffle is serious biz. Beta shuffles nonetheless. Kenji. BBF working for you on beta? Yeah, I think so. I will say I just updated all my add-ons and stuff today, and I had to disable a couple of them because it was just crazy. Sub is good. They're one-shotting people. Sub best spec in the game, followed by the 3 mage specs. Really? You think Frost Mage is up there? We take Mass and Viz? I think Mass is good, yeah. If you ever played into it, like, it's so annoying if you've ever played into Mass and Viz. To just drop people's targets and prevent CC chains from, like, extending too much, basically. I don't really like dueling as arcane. It's just like one-dimensional kind of, you know? I mean, that's how I feel at least. Get a hammer. Ooh, it's kind of rough. Just gonna block for a couple seconds here. Kick him here. What kind of Frost specs are you playing now? With Ice Lance. I could show you my build. It hasn't really changed since the start. For Frost, I've been kind of just playing the same build. There you go. I think that's looking good. It's only for beta, by the way. I have a feeling that... I just have this feeling that you're going to try to use that for pre-patch. Pre-patch build is in my Discord channel, though. I miss ice flows? Dude. Me too, man. Well, I'm almost above 2k as Arcane. I think on beta, once you get above that threshold of 2k, it means that your character is like not eligible anymore to play. Or to be like taken into consideration for the queue. Peeking pillars with Surge going off, just tiptoeing, yeah. Ray, I think it would be really nice for Ray of Frost too. I don't know. I think it would be weird in this environment to have it in the general tree. So like, I think it would be a little strange to have flows in the general tree these days. Because you have reflection. So you'd have blink and a reflection with flows. Would feel kind of insane. Well, I don't know. What would you put it on a choice node with, maybe? Like maybe that's like an angle, right? Because you used to have to decide between shimmer and flows. What if it just goes back to being that? Like, I don't know. Still weird, though. Because then you would play normal blink and still have... Maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I'm not sure, actually. It's hard for me to theorize that. I do miss it, though. I guess they would probably bring it back as a PvP talent, if anything. Huh. Kind of want to play some Frost. do you feel is the best spec for RMP? I don't feel confident in answering that. Short answer. Because to me, what that question means is, what do you think is the best spec according to the accidental place that the tuning is landed currently? And it's like, my answer is going to change the second they release more tuning next week. And like, Arcane right now is like kind of my answer because it's so, like, the damage is pretty good, like overtuned with the barrage and the orb buffs, or the splinter in the orb buffs. But like, all three of them kind of also work. But then again, like, all three of them might not always work, because like this week we're supposed to be getting some tuning. But based off of like design, I feel like Fire and Frost would go the best, because Arcane's like time in between CDs is kind of longer in a way. Like Frost, you have 2 charges of your Ray, so in theory you can kind of use Ray like 3 goes in a row, because you'll Ray once on like go 1, and then you have like Ray for like the second go, and then by the time the third go rolls around, it's likely been a minute. So then it's like your third Ray's up or whatever. And then like Fire kind of fits really well design wise, because Combust is like in theory a 30-second cooldown, because you bust, it's like 35 to 40 more realistically speaking, but like it's just so easy to just pull the ripcord on bust at any point, you know? Just like, oh, kidney, bust. Whereas Arcane's more like you have to cast to kind of like get some damage, because you have to generate clear castings and stuff. But like Arcane's the strongest right now, because it's just like tuned the best, you know, so hard to say. That's the entire answer for me, at least. Likely meta 3's comp prediction. I mean, pretty much same answer. Is like not possible for me to say, but something sub rogue, something mage, something shadow priest, demo lock, something. How do you think Fire will perform this expansion? Because for me it feels more dynamic than Arcane. Dynamic, huh? I'm trying to fully understand what you mean by dynamic. Like more flexible? I love Fire design. First played it in Kata with old Combust. Portal ganking was some of the most fun. Arcane feels a bit clunky. I agree with this build. It's kind of clunk, but it just takes a bit to get used to, I think. Like, it feels slightly better to me now. For example, like in this last lobby. Didn't feel that bad to me, because I have put some time into the build now. But it still doesn't feel like as great as some of the other specs. Like, I don't think any of the specs really feel like super great right now, like excitement wise, but Arcane feels a bit clunky. You need to make really good use of orbs and palm. Yeah, pretty much. One thing that's really helped me is trying to not use, like, being a little bit greedier with your orbs outside of clear castings. Like, sometimes you get to this point where like you don't have clear castings, and the only instant cast that you can press that's like slightly productive is an orb. But instead, I've just found that like just kind of like accepting that like that's sort of the end of your momentum, and then just kind of like saving it more or less for when you do get a clear casting. You know, like at that point I'll switch to like barraging all the targets to slow them all again, or to like spell steal some buffs or something, or to like look for some CC or something. And then yeah, Palm is really useful for generating clear castings instantly, and the blasts themselves I think actually kind of don't do bad damage. What should we do in queue? You guys got anything interesting to talk about? Anyone read anything interesting? I just started 1 Corinthians. It's quite interesting to me. No, spell steals come online. Beta Lade wants to challenge me to a duel. I don't even know where this guy is. I'm dead through everything. Jeez. Turtle? Wait, can I actually win? This would be insane. I just have to, like, he just has to not see my surge go off. No, he's gonna see it. No. Wait, I can range that. Come back, barrier. Hopefully that barrier is enough. Dude, I don't know. That was really lucky. I got a bit of luckers. I don't think so. I don't think I did any. Like, if someone outplayed someone, it was him outplaying himself at that point. Not so much me. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I guess the stealth. True, true. But see, like, yeah, isn't that just like a mark thing? Like, if I see the silence debuff, I'll potentially barrier. Yeah, there it is. And then I can DB ring in case he trinket kicks. And then I get my surge unless trinket Vayne. Okay. Alter here. And I want to blink with it to create another reflection debuff so that when he goes for the purge, he might... Yeah, see, he got reflection instead of alter there. That's like the little agency that you do have when it comes to like the purge protection. That's kind of why I like reflection, like, sometimes as well, because it creates that extra buff. Need to be better at landing trap. I don't have trinket. Oh. Yeah, who cares, man? It's just duel. Just chilling. Am I cooked for playing undead, you think? Also, I'm playing with Unholy DK for midnight. I think that's an okay comp, like Frost Unholy. We want Glad. Am I cooked for playing undead? Also, I'm playing with Unholy. So you mean that you're a mage? I don't think so. I mean, like, I don't think it matters. I mean that you are whoa, holy. I'm just blocking this like, I don't know. That was a really bad block, but like, holy crap. Dang. So I think race doesn't really matter, like, unless you're like playing at the really like tippy top, you know? There are multiple rank 1 players, for example, that will just play troll races, like just for fun, basically. Which like proves to me that racials kind of just don't change like too much. So you can play undead if you want. Is it like the best competitively? No. But like, are you cooked? Also no. What did they do to mages? What are those orb things? Essentially, when you spend your clear casting procs on when you spend your clear casting procs on 1 second. Oh my gosh, chunked me. Is my brain working? Like, I can't think and talk at the same time. No. Oh no, he has a mark on me this time. Oh shit. Yeah, when you spend your clear castings on orb, it creates 2 more. I believe is the premise here. And they buffed Arcane Orb recently by, I think, 60%, or it was 80. I think the Splinters got the 80 and the Orb got the 60% buff. So everyone was kind of reading these like Sun Fury changes and these Arcane changes and coming to the conclusion like, wow, Arcane got completely cooked. But because they buffed Orb and because they buffed Splinters, you kind of like, they just changed the builds now, you know? You were playing Sun Fury, now you just play Slinger because the main thing for Slinger and the main thing for Orb Mastery got buffs. Orb synergizes really well with Slinger too because of you, because you have this talent here. So you have CDR on your orbs now. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, like, I thought they were taking away most CDR, but then randomly, like, we still have a lot of CDR in the game, so not sure. Big fan. Can I test prop pally damage on you? Sure. I don't know how long ago he sent that. It's kind of hard for me to see. I just got a shuffle pop. Does it turn Arcane into an RNG one-trick pony, or is the burst somewhat consistent? Why would it turn Arcane into a RNG one-trick pony? Like, what about the build is RNG that you took away from what I said? I could have misexplained it, but I'm just curious. Like, it's pretty consistent, yeah. I'm not sure, like, where the RNG lies in how many clear castings you get, but hasn't that always been the Arcane's thing? Like, no matter this build or the last build? Thoughts about Unholy DK Mage and Healer? I mean, it's not the best comp in the world, because it's just like, DK Mage hasn't been good since Warlords of Draenor, I think. It's not like unplayable or anything, but it's not really that insane either. It's far from it, actually, I'd say. I have dial on me here. This guy's like AFK or something, I'm not really sure. Sure. I'm just waiting for heals, bro. Oh, this guy's AFK. I'm not really sure, like, they're just still killing me. I tried to sit here and wait, but everyone wants to continue, so by that logic, I will also continue. Don't know if RMP is busted on beta. Feels like no. What does that mean, though? Like, RMP busted on beta. Like, can you even play RMP on beta? Like, on the off chance that you get RMP in a shuffle, like if there's a sub rogue, a priest, and a mage in a shuffle, it hasn't felt like it's felt good, but it hasn't felt like disgusting. But I'm also at the mercy of like playing with random people too, so I do believe that in 3's RMP is probably extraordinarily strong, if not one of the best comps. But I haven't been able to verify that. Sag? Yeah, unfortunately, Mean Cream Machine. Yeah, like baptizer said, you don't really complement each other too well. But like, for example, when I get Unholy DK in shuffle and I fight one, or sorry, I'm playing with one on my team, like, it's not like I can never win. There are times that as Unholy DK Mage I can win. Anyways, this guy's bursting me down as prot. It's like pretty decent for a tank. I mean, tanks in PvP. I won't comment on that, but anyways, decent. Not too shabby. First time ever playing this and pressing buttons on the spec. Nice. Not bad then. Looks like they're trying to make tanks viable. Yeah, let's hope that let's hope that doesn't end up happening. I don't know about how you guys feel or whatever, but I think I've made it pretty clear how I feel about tanks in Arena. And I think most people would agree that whenever there is a tank in the arena, it actively degrades the quality of everyone's time in that arena. Like, nobody has fun, I think, except for the tank. Why is Unholy DK not good with Mage? It just kind of... I mean, I don't want to use the whole Mortal Strike argument, because, like, there are comps that don't have Mortal Strike that are good or whatever, but, like, I think as a mage, you definitely want a class that has a little bit of an enabling factor to you. So an enabling factor can mean, okay, this class has a lot of control. Okay, this class provides like a lot of pressure. Or this class provides something that is also eating interrupts for you. Which I think DK like fits, like it provides some pressure, but with the no Mortal Strike stuff, it's like, does that pressure matter until dampening? So then you kind of become this like, it's kind of like why it works well in shuffles, because the dampening ramps up very fast. but in threes. The pressure and control. I think the pressure, I don't know about control though. Like, I'm referring to like every DR window. You know, like, look at some of the best comps on Mage, like Feral, Rogue, blah, 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 right? Like, these classes are setting you up every single DR window with their own stuns. Can the DK do that? You know? Nobody has fun, not even the tank. Feels like no. I feel like RMP will be better. Like, when you play RMP in shuffles, it's strong, but it doesn't, I think it only feels like incomparisonly strong as to how it'll feel in threes. Because I think RMP does benefit from the slow dampening in a way. Because I think it's one of the comps that can end the game before dampening. I think dampening is kind of like your secondary win condition as RMP. Like, whereas some comps kind of don't have that luxury. If that makes sense. So that's why in shuffle it feels like a little bit worse. That's my take on it, at least. I don't know. I don't claim to have all the knowledge in the world. But you guys seem to value my opinions, so I answer them. I mean, they can make it to where melees never reach you. That's a good point. I mean, yeah. Chains of Ice with gripping people off. It's, like I said, I don't think it's the worst comp in the world. It's possible to win. Is it like the Giga comp? I don't think so. Renewing Mist might go through crazy. Might go crazy in an RMP go. I always thought like RMG would go really insane right now with like in-cap, sweep, Chi-Ji, like those three. Like, wouldn't RMG kind of be insane? And then you're like unkillable at that point because you have the Mistweaver instead of a priest. Whereas like, yeah, if you fight a Mistweaver comp as an RMP, like, maybe you would actually struggle to kill before dampening. I don't think you would want it to root, because then you'd just be rooting the only agency that the mage would have, which would be his own roots that he has 2 charges of. But mage lacks a slow right now, so you would want the chains. Ultimately, the slow part of it. You think it would be priest instead of pal? Yeah, that's a good point too. Priest versus pal. Because I think pal is stronger right now. And it doesn't Pally do a lot of damage as well? Doesn't Pally kind of crank? I don't know. H-pal damage to me has always been kind of like an anomaly. Like, I can't notice it except for when it kills me in the face. Do they get hammer? I think their judgment turns into hammer after a certain event. During Avenging Wrath, judgment is empowered into hammer. And then it looks like you play like Avenging Crusader. I'm going to copy this, by the way, and just kind of yoink this. Oh wait, to play Spell Warding, you don't have to play Bop. While in combat, you're always... I have a paladin. I kind of want to set it up at some point. I have this like Discord, like my own like, group. I've just been kind of like yoinking builds from people for when I try it myself. Let's see what Nem plays. Hmm. Hmm. Jaden. It's a name I haven't heard in a while. Palian Mage. I want to try H-Pal. I don't know about today, because today's going to be a bit of a shorter stream. This Mage Q seems to be quite brutal. Oh, actually. No, it's just... It's dunzo, dude. Alright, so this character can no longer Q Arcane. This character can no longer Q Fire. I thought it was when you got above 2k, but... Yeah, because... That's weird. Maybe 1998 is the cutoff then. There's a certain point that when your CR hits a certain point, your character just doesn't get put into the same queue, I guess. So, we're approaching the having to make a second mage on beta angle. I'll probably do a high mountain Tauren next. Actually, I already have one made. This is not TBC. Why do you think it says short beta stream? Because Tugboat's gonna be home soon. Yeah, I'm trying to like... he's a truck driver, basically, my roommate. So he's not home very much. But he has, like, some time this week to grind TBC, and he's, like, asked me to just, like, play, you know, for the nostalgia. So I feel like it is the right thing for me to do, to sacrifice my time. Even though I don't necessarily want to play TBC, it is actually kind of fun, like, because I'm doing it, like, with the boys, more or less. The third release? Yeah, it's the third. No, I don't know. I think it's the second, right? Is it not? Yeah, I'm a prop paladin on there. I just made it, like, I was just thinking, like, okay, I don't want to play a mage because, like, you know, I'm just a vending machine at that point. And I was thinking about, you know, we have limited time to play together. So I just want to be able to fill the hardest to find role. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to play a prop paladin. And, like, low key, it's kind of fun to just, like, tank a Hellfire Ramparts with the boys. To get a little blood furnace going on with the boys. It took me a while to kind of understand that less, like, you don't have to do much to do a lot. Like, I put down a max rank Consecrate. I put up my Holy Bulwark, and I have my seal up. That's it. Like, there's no, you're not 500 APM focus hodging, you know, like, you're just kind of like, okay, Consecrate down, let them soak in it a little bit to get the threat, kind of reserve your mana so that you're not drinking every single pool. And then if you really need to, you like consume your seal with Judge. Then you have like Taunt as like the extra backup mechanic thing. Think about how little time you get to just enjoy the game with the boys nowadays. Exactly, yeah. And it's like we're what are we doing on? What's the alternative, right? Grind solo shuffle on the midnight beta, playing with PvE tuning. No, but the actual alternative is like the real sacrifice is like stream time, basically. Like it feels a little irresponsible, I guess, to just like not stream that day to play TBC. But it's kind of like a worthy sacrifice in my eyes, because what is money when you can serve others and strengthen relationships? Oh, I'm a Frost Mage. Oh, I should have flurried. I'm gonna just sit this high key, low key. That did not do as much as I was hoping. Feels like Frost is the best feeling spec in Midnight. I think what you mean by that is it's the most like interesting and has the most layers. And in that way I would agree 100p. Cuz like what makes something feel good? Isn't it like intrinsic synergies? And like Frost kind of has the most of that. You know, like you have a couple different damage combos, which are all like very intrinsically synergistic. And the beam, yeah, that too. It's kind of why fire has always felt like the best PvP spec for me. Is like it's like a well-oiled machine, that spec. At least it used to be. I'm not like it is kind of still at this point, but like the concept of like farming bust with crits and stuff, and so gutted. I don't think it's as gutted as people think, though. Fire Mage, I mean. Like, the Apex talents makes up for the loss of Phoenix. So, like, what at this point have you lost? You've lost the ability to farm combustion. But combustion kind of comes out to be like a 35 to 40 second cooldown, depending on some RNG. Which is a little bit less than it was with the farm. So it kind of feels like it's just the same to me, at least. Feels so similar. Like it hasn't changed a bit in my eyes. Like obviously it has, but the general feeling just very similar. Oh look, dude, I'm playing DK Mage. Okay, so I need to make sure I have Mass Invis. How do I feel about a wall? I kind of want... I don't know if I play wall. Maybe I don't play drift. It's kind of an AIDS drift into like double freedom, right? Trying to drift into 2 paladins. Mass Invis that. Oh, the glory of Mass Invis on the Ray, dude. Wow, this mage is playing really well. Wait, why was my Ray immune? Kicked him, I think. I can't really tell, actually. Meld this. Blink. Nice. Magic bop. Sheep on me. Hopefully dispel. Come on, picks. 3. Debating trinketing, but damn, he got precog there. Kick Ray. This bug is super annoying. Shipping red. Let's see for a second. Okay, I have another Ray. Just debating like when to press it, more or less. I think I just press it on the red. Yeah. Let's say that. Could be. Biggest stand. Kick arcane. Ray. Is he dead? Nope. Sheeping mage. Just trying to appeal a little here. Sheeping pally. Sheep's on me. I'm gonna trinket it though. I don't know. I feel like we're in trouble. Kick arcane. I think we gotta go red here. I'm gonna block this. Magic pop. Please, man. How many more immunities? Another sheep here. I don't have a mass invis. Really scared. I need to not get kicked here so I can afford to kick the Ray, basically, I think. Okay, that's not enough. What? Oh, man. I hate playing with the Disc Priest so much, man. Such a nothing spec right now. Just doesn't do anything. There's no way, man. There's literally no way, bro. How many magic bops and bubbles did we have to go through there? That is quite crazy. Well, we have to go through half of them this time. Alright, nice. Kinda wish I was drift here. Okay, I'm just gonna cast another sheep then. Purge a little as well. Gonna ice wall these guys too. Oh, the ice wall. Nice. Kick Ray. Oh, I couldn't, dude. I literally trinketed into a Fury. He double rays, by the way. Isn't that like the rest of his pressure for the rest of the game? I saw both mine too. Probably getting DB'd here. Okay, nice double CC. Love it. I would use my second Ray here, but I'm pretty sure it's a bubble or magic ball. Yeah, so now I have it for after the bubble now, which is good. Kick arcane because I have mass invis. Okay. Go sheep on our guy. Can stop this. Oh, nice, he got it. Lovely. I think this will break, but he mass invis my Ray. Not good. Mass invis his Ray. Getting kicked on glacial into sheep on mage. Nice, his royalty pen. Got it. Yeah, Disc Priest, man, it's a tough thing to play with right now. 100%. Respect to this guy though. Burger, guns, burgers, liberty. I'm a follower of Christ. That's kind of my identity, if you will. I guess I like burgers. Okay, I mean, DB. Dude, what? Nice. Got all the options. What? Alright, whatever. That's some bull honky, bruh. I don't know if he, like, stole my sheep or whatever, but this comp is kind of gross, by the way. This comp that we're playing here. Kick Priest. Gaming. Big lance here. Didn't crit. What can you do? I want to move, but it's pretty difficult these days. Oh, did that work how I wanted it to? Not at all. Perfect. Alright, nice. I can't do that right now. Just gonna DB that heal. Oh, nice, my shatter crit. I love when it does that. Do we have a CS? No, it's not. Nice ice wall. Bubble. I'm gonna block here, I think, I guess. Double block. I kicked him. He ducks him, my sheep. I don't have a... Okay, this is good. Right here. Barrier, kick. Should get this poly. Somehow I didn't. Hopefully we can kill. The Disc Priest got around. That's a surprise to me. Jeez. Wish they weren't deeper on the burn dot. Consume dot aspect of fire. Oh, you wish they went deeper on the dot aspect of it. I was gonna say, like, wait, what? I don't know about that last round, man. I think it was a mistake to go ret, basically. I think we gotta go Deke. EPS me with altar up. There's my brain freeze. Gave him ice barrier. Big go here, but I guess not. He's somehow full health. Nice, we got bubble there. And IBF. Nice, insane overlap. I think I'm gonna sheep this rat here. We'll sheep on the heels. Some more. Ice wall here. That kind of sucks. I wasn't able to get it off. What is this double ice wall? This DK is really tanky, man. I guess it's the 2 paladin stuff. It's really hard, I think, to beat 2 paladins. I hate playing OP barriers, Frost, man. It's just so pointless. Like, imagine I have drift there. I don't know. I swear I'm winning these games with drift. No, I don't think it has anything to do with the DK. I think it has everything to do with the fact that he has 2 paladins. Which, paladins at this point are basically just protection paladins, like every paladin. Like, basically fighting double prop pally DK. I have precog here. Mass his. I mean, so far this game is quite insane. Like, a little nervous to press my ice wall button. Because the DK might try to steal it. Somehow my freezing stacks weren't adding there. That was really strange. He might try to steal my sheep here. Yeah, he did. Gave him Arcane Explosion instead. Pick Arcane so I can't be stopped. Okay. Meld Poly here. And Meld Blind. Oh my god. I totally meant to do that. Sheep the sheep. I think I should stun this guy. He double shimmered there. Interesting. Okay. Barriered and I'm still snared. Alright. Alright. I have a red. Take out the sim. Get the sheep. Okay, ring here. Sheep mage. An ice wall. Oh my goodness. This is a mess, man. Kick right. I can't. This guy will not die, bro. Another magic bop, like, I don't know. Didn't he already do that? Like, am I crazy? I swear he already did that. Could be crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm a crazy man. Right here, it's our last hope. Hopefully it one-shots him. He's full health. Alright. Well played. It's a tie. I'm bored. It's my last game of Frost. Never play Ice Bomb. It's not very good. Maybe Frost's not that good? I mean, did anyone think Frost was good? I think anyone who says Frost Mage is a good spec is a hard coper, no? penance. I had to give him sheep there, like. Alright, I mean, I missed that, by the way. Death that. Fears me. Kick Arcane here. Ray. Pretty decent. Nice. I'm hodged. Got Cog. Kick that guy. Mass. Okay. Man is doing so much. The game is giving so little. Sometimes that's the way life be, ain't it? All right. What is on the agenda? What do you guys want? We got a couple options here. I'll show you guys the options. Is this sharing? Can you guys see this? Let me see. You can. Okay. So, yeah, this is the enchant. Have you not seen it? You have it if you're 1950. I can't wait on retail to have this many classes, dude. Like, to have all the classes and stuff, you know? Just be able to, like, play a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be sick. Can't wait. What do you think is better, Arcane and Frost and solo? For solos, it goes, Arcane and Fire are pretty comparable in strength, in my opinion. And then Frost Mage is, like, drastically below it. I bet they nerf the visual. I bet they do, bro. That's the crazy part. I don't even know. Do I have more than this? We could try to set up that Holy Paladin idea that we had, but that might require a good 20 minutes before we can actually get into a shuffs. We could just let RNG decide. Let's let RNG decide. I'm not doing that. Like, it's just, we're re-rolling. It's just like, I don't know, you know. I refuse to play another one of those, dude. That is, if it lands on it again. All right, I'll play some Mage Priest, man. I'm actually kind of clean on the Holy Priest, I won't lie. Salagia is actually kind of insane. No, like, oh, our Q is going to be instant, too, because we're a healer. Like, ideally, at least. 2 minutes, I mean. Yes, please. Ain't no way. It's just not a Frost Mage day for me. You have to have this certain mindset for Frost Mage, which is like, I don't care about the outcome. You have to just not care. The less you care, the better your time will be. Because, you know, if you have some lobby and you tie around, or you're just eating interrupt after interrupt, and you're trying to get a ray off for the life of you, and everything, the whole universe is just stopping you from pressing this Ray of Frost button, no matter how much you may try. You know, that takes a certain level of fortitude. And if you actually care, then you're just going to be very frustrated. The best lobbies I have on Frost are like the ones where I just like give up my, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say give up, but like, I just, you know, let go of control of the result, you know? If I go 0-6, I go 0-6. If I go 6-0, it's a blessing. It's kind of a hard concept, but that's how I feel. It's just too hard. So most of your burst is in the beam, yeah, the ray. And to actually get a fully channeled run, a fully channeled ray, it is quite difficult because the ray has to be at a meaningful time as well. Like, if you just ray, there are a couple rays where I get them off, and I've created a scenario now where I can press the button. But it's like when the healer has his big cooldowns up or whatever, you know? I guess. Like some rays, I just press it and there's the health bar still doesn't move. So it's like sometimes even getting the ray fully channeled is like just not even enough. Made me go mental, yeah. I'm over halfway done farming my lowdown cloak. What is that? Isn't that a Sun Tzu quote? The best lobbies are the one you let go of? Who is that? Oh, I know that. Never answered if you were a burger, freedom, automatic weapons kind of guy. American. I'm from the United States of America. I live in Maryland. I want to be on the top. Always be by my side till the day I die. Let's see, dispel 1 goes on the hunter. Perfect. I don't know what that means. Cream machine. Yeah, it is one of the best mogs. I agree, Baptizers. It's so clean, dude. Alright, I'm playing the Archon. Or no. Yeah? What am I? Oh, yeah, I am playing the Archon build. So. Alright, I feared the hunter. I'm gonna give this guy PI. Give this guy a Serenity. Press a Halo. Chastise Stun. Double Holify. And then I still have Psychic Shroud. So off of this, I'm going to press Angel Form. Divine Hymn. I believe there's a trap right under me. So I'm going to spam my Death Macro when I leave. First, I'll dispel the rat. Oh, I don't have minis. Oh, this guy ate the trap. Okay, nice. Don't even have to. I'm going to fear for Psychic Shroud again. And I'm going to reset here. And mind control this guy to eat the interrupts. Okay, well that didn't go according to plan. Alright. Now I need to get some cast off here. Go ahead and stun the hunter, because he's the only one off the R. Dispel my ret. Stun on me. He's running in. Mind control. Interesting. Oh, he MC'd my heal. Kind of clutch by him. Binding. I think I faded that and trap, which is very good. Boomstick. With this Halo cast, I should be able to top them both here. Maybe we win. I need to figure out why my... Oh, yeah. Mini CC. Let me disable this add-on. Not a big fan of this add-on these days. Maybe that was enough. Maybe just doing what I just did just now. Okay. A little scared about this opener. Do I just fear for Shroud? I fear for Shroud. And now the Hunter can't open for like 10 more seconds. So he just decides to open normally. I'll just stun the healer for funsies, because we have good momentum on red here. I'm about to get silenced, Scorpion Venom style. So I have to cancel him a little early so this guy doesn't freak out. Halo. Did he trap? Oh no, come back, come back, come back. I think I spam my death bind here. Deathing? Got it. Hodge. I used this Holy Fire before it went away. Instant one. Kind of agree to global. I think that guy looks like he wants to Hodge me. He wanted to blind me. Faded it though. Big damage. Big damage healing. Trying to fade. Or fear. Guardian. Reset. Serenity. This can stun the healer in 2. Stunning. This guy looks like he wants to trap me. I think I avoided it. I heard the sounds, kind of. Serenity, Dispel, Grip, Heal, 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 Serenity, Heal. Try to meld. 1, 2, now. Meld the silence, perfect. Spamming Death. Dispel him. He's gonna try to trap me on my next standstill, maybe. I just can't heal this. Fear this guy. He was immune. I walked into an old trap, man. That's game. Trying to MC this Hunter just to alleviate some pressure. I have a Guardian, but not any healing for it. Well. Oh. Let's move. No! No, dude. That was... if he could do it twice, bro. Hear me out. Palm build. I play the Palm one against the team where I can't play the game. Seems alright to me. I need to get my fear for the Shroud, but here we are. Port here would be kind of alright, dude. I trinketed, by the way. Just want that to be known. Sat. Stun this guy. Silence. Meld. Not bad, I guess. Dispel both Hunter's marks for 3%. 6% total less damage, I suppose. Fearing. I'm gonna wait for them to get a little closer. Okay, I'm just gonna... Alright, nice. They used the trap now. That's good. It's on cooldown. That was the idea. Don't know like who has precog. Beautiful sync. Just gonna reposition for fun, more or less. Stuns guy. Nice fear. Trinkets it. He got Shroud, so that's why my fear didn't hit him. Next wings, I'll PI him. The ret. I have Shroud right now. I guess I can just peek out. Okay, wings, PI. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Palming, resetting. Nice. I'm gonna half stun that. Double holy fire this guy. Okay. I'm gonna MC this. Okay. I'm on Intim DR now, maybe. Maybe that messes up one of their traps. Guardian Serenity before the silence, maybe. Palms bouncing everywhere. Benediction heal. Yep, yes. Fear this hunter. Stun. Oh, I stunned the precog. I'm seeing heals. Alright. Oracle felt a little better there, I guess. I mean, maybe that had nothing to do with it, but maybe it did. Two Huntars. I play the caster one now, I think. I'm gonna pop his CDs, dispel them. Man, I hit the fade button, bro. I don't care what anyone says, bro. Sunscat? I think I need to death soon. It's the ret blind or whatever. I want to fear that. Got it. I'm an angel. Rut row. There we go. I'm just letting you sit that at this point. It's already too late into it. Casting to build back Serenities. Spell Hunt. Serenity here just for the renew, I think. Probably worth it. Stun in a sec. I need to him, I think, first and foremost. Because I forgot to do it. Don't hunters have an 80% concussive shot? Anyways. Serenity? Oh my gosh, that Serenity is so huge. I have a benediction. Serenity this guy. Another benediction. Dispel. Stun ret on wings into fear. Dispel searing. Okay, I think it's an Apoth time here with Halo. And then we'll probably trinket here too. Get the shroud off for the hunters, because I know they're gonna intim into it. Got it. Stun this guy. Nice. I think the Pally's playing blind. Death. Dispel him. Don't know why I gripped him. Fade the sphere. It was on him. My Apoth is over already, by the way? Better than I thought. I think we MC this ret on wings. Come on. Stun him off. Stun healer instead. Nice. Oh, I'm actually out of healing, by the way. Guardian. Turtle, okay. Fuck. My whole Guardian, bro. Benediction. Can you spell that guy in one? Got you, sir. Okay. Nice silence. Dude, this conk slow is so crazy. Nice. I'm trying to holy fire him and I'm using the wrong spells. I spelled the wrong guy, but whatever. It's holy Aeghis. Yep. Globals are a bit weird, but having fun, man. I don't know what we'll play after this. We'll see. It's up to the wheel. We could set up some new stuff. I just kind of feel bad setting up characters on stream. You know? Who wants to watch someone set up a character, more or less? Am I about to get thinged? I faded into him. Angel of Silence. I love playing a healer sometimes. Yeah, this guy. I'm gonna make this guy eat his own trap. Come here, boy. Where is it? A trinket. I want to do it so badly, though. I just don't know where it is. No, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go for a sphere. I'm trinketing. Death. Stun. Grip. Maybe getting held. Maybe getting CS, because I'm the only target that he can actually... Wow, that range on how surprised me right there. Getting silence, try to meld this one. I did it just a tadular too early. Dude, it's Oaths. Wait, it's not Oaths. Hold up. Hold the phone. Magic Bop. Oh, I should focus on healing. But here I am. Guardian the ret as soon, like as high as possible, basically. Wow, that Guardian Serenity did nothing. I'm scared. Gotta kill. There's a trap at my feet. Got it. Sun Hunter. Because I want to cast his Halo, and I think he's the only one that has a range interrupt. Because this lock has yet to kick me. Dispel him. I'm trying, man. Fear this guy. No dispel right now, guys. You're just dead, buddy. What? He did so much more healing. I thought I did more healing. I was healing a lot. Oh my. So that makes it clear to me that there are actually given matchups where Palm is better. It's not just Oracle every game. Interesting. Nice, insane. I love when they start with Scorpion Venom. Shoot. That was a really good bind. Nice into him, man. Oh no, he got the sync off though. I think I trinket. Alright, got 100 trinket there. With my own. Nice MDing. Okay. Maybe MDing still. MDing. Guardian. Oh, maybe I won't actually. What if I just kind of stand on him? Dodge? Like, aren't the palms just gonna, like, he needs a target where palms can bounce, right? Like, isn't that kind of the theory? It's done. I'll cast Mind Control half. Nice. Yeah, there's kind of no point for the Discord profile, honestly, like, because there's the profile that's on the actual thing. I was kind of thinking about that the other day, but what makes you say that? I'm curious. The buffs and debuffs are on top. What? Interesting. A layout / macro guide. Yeah, there's kind of like, yeah, maybe just click on the thing that says Aeghis then, like on the app itself. See if that helps. There are a lot of YouTube guides and stuff that I think I know I should be doing, but it's kind of hard. I don't know. Which spec you planning on playing Mage for midnight? Pretty much all of them. MM Hunter. Let's play some Boom. No add-ons and chisels. I don't really use too many add-ons these days. Here, you can see my add-ons here. This is a streamer add-on, S-Arena, cosmetic add-on, frame add-on, bug add-on, cosmetic add-on. These are like Better Bliss frames, Better Bliss plates, S-Arena Reloaded. Pretty much the only like major ones. Everything else is sort of either cosmetic or streamer stuff, I guess. I love it this way. I love only having like barely any add-ons. It's actually so nice. I will say though, like not using mini CC like is technically competitively like way less information, but I don't know. It's just like it's so early in add-on development right now. So all the add-ons that are like working around certain things all feel super clunky to use to me. And without it, the game just generally feels more clean. And then that just makes me enjoy it more. Aaron Rob on YouTube. I kind of plan on playing all of them, like I said, but if you're looking for more of like a strength thing right now, it's looking like Arc and Fire pulling ahead of Frost Mage. Between Arc and Fire, I'd say just whatever one you're more comfortable with would be the better one for you. Every time I go over to my Discord to like tab over, it does that. So it's like you guys are probably like wondering what the heck that is. It's my desktop that keeps like flickering. But Frost, oh trust me, man, I'm aware. Like, Frost is probably my most played spec on the beta. Like, I've been trying to. I also like it the most because it's the most intrinsically interesting spec. Like, to me, it seems like Arc and Fire are just kind of like super. Like, I'm already bored of them, is the premise. And like, even though like Frost is bad, I'm not bored of it because of the way that the spec is. I'm bored of it because it's just like going 1-5 and 06 is just pretty boring. Like, it's very lobby dependent spec. How's Hunter feel? Overpowdered? What should they change on Frost to make it work / better? It's kind of not for me to decide, honestly. It's like, I don't have this perfect version of Frost in my head. Like, I'm a player, not a designer, so it's like hard for me to answer that, you know, but I don't know, man. Like, think about like what makes Fire the best design PvP spec, because that's kind of what it is. Like, Fire is kind of the best design PvP spec, right? Because you can just sort of CC, do damage. There is no like prerequisite for your damage. There is no let me cast a couple spells to generate more damage. It's just you can show up, you can be less selfish with your own globals. You can contribute to teammate DRs, you can contribute to peeling, you contribute to creating a win condition. Because your globals on Fire, you don't have to generate. You just get the go, you get the sheep, and then you press the combust, and you just win, right? Or you just like get a lot of pressure. Whereas like on Frost and Arcane, you always have to kind of like be a little bit more selfish rather than selfless with your globals. Like, meaning you can't show up for the DRs. You can't show up to peel. You can't show up to land CC because you are kind of busy like generating your own little like, you know, you got to build your freezing, you got to build your clear castings. Like, so to me, it just seems like those specs will always feel kind of harder and like much worse to play in PvP because you just don't have that like readiness to go factor at all points. You kind of do on Frost. I think Frost kind of like sort of cheats that rule because you have Ray is the premise with that. So it's like kind of in between. But at the same time, like casting a Ray and casting a combustion and using all instants is hardly comparable. But like it's comparable in terms of like lethality. So as to how to improve on that, I literally cannot say. I'm just telling you guys like how my brain kind of works when I think about stuff like that. My American mind. What is it with you and this American idea? Like, is that my identity? My mind is very biblical. Like, I wouldn't say I have America on my mind ever. Try to make sure my roots stay in scripture. But anyways, the Ross change made Fire even better. Yeah, it's true. I'm a hamburger. Okay. Feels like Frost might perform better in RM2s and RMP. I think so, yeah. But still, it's like, would you play Frost or would you play Fire? I'm not sure yet. Or would you play Arcane even? I think like Ray is kind of annoying. Like I hate how Ray of Frost is just not even a guaranteed spell with precog. Like if you have precog, you're still at the mercy of like a Shadow Meld, Mass Invis. Like it just feels so inconsistent as a spell, and for it to be your main spell feels a little kind of So like if I had to change something, it would be Ray of Frost being the pinnacle of the class. Like I think it's a fun tool to have, but to have it be your actual tool is like, or have it to be your actual Icy Veins or your True Shot or, you know, your major thing seems a bit troll to me. But we're kind of living in La La Land, because like these aren't considerations for PvE, you know? There is no consideration of target drops and interrupts in PvE. I'm watching you. Oh. Shadow Meld just needs to go. Maybe, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right. I love the ratio. It's hard for me to agree, but you could be onto something. I'm not sure. I found if they're immune to slows, it literally doesn't work. Siege just disappears. Like a freedom effect, you mean? Like if he has Blessing of Freedom or Master's Call? I don't know about that. I'd have to fact check that. You could be right, but I feel like I would have noticed that. I believe you. I just kind of need to see it for myself, you know? I always get told to play idiot proof specs. Isn't there like a bigger underlying issue there that like other people's opinions are... Never mind. Anyways, like, I don't know, just play... Arcane is not a bad... It's actually probably the best mage spec right now, Rodagust. Anyone know what mage spec is pulling ahead in PvE? Didn't Frostfire Fire just get nerfed like super hard? I feel like it was that. Have you tried have you ever raided or M plus or just PvP? No, I've never done retail PvE. It doesn't interest me very much. I've always said like I don't really play World of Warcraft. I'd play World of Warcraft PvP. You know, like my roommate always gets on me. He's like, dude, how do you not know any of this lore, like, information? Like, how do you... I was doing Hellfire with him on a TBC, and I was getting lost trying to find my way back when I died. Because it's kind of confusing if you've never been there. You know, it's just like... Put me in an arena match, you know, that's one thing. Put me in Hellfire Citadel or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. Ray of Frost should have ice flows baked into the spell by default. That's a consideration, yeah. It would mean that you don't have to play Shimmer all the time. Right now, one of the major problems I think with Frost is like you are pigeonholed into Shimmer. Because have you ever tried to press Ray of Frost with normal blink? Like, it doesn't work. You have to play Reflection, but then you're at the mercy of like having to use a global before your ideal ray. Like, let's say you see a ray opportunity, but you have to blink first so that you can reflect mid ray rather than like just being able to shimmer. Feels a bit clunkers. So yeah, that would fix that, Merlu. You could actually play normal blink. PvP is the most mentally stimulating. Definitely. Oof. You personally play 2 times blink, so you never have to be stunned. Yeah, so that actually makes perfect sense as to like why that's your like first go-to with Frost, right? Because you play 2 normal blinks. That's the exact change that would solve that feeling clunky. I kind of want to play a BM Hunter, dude. Let's go, dude. What's up, Ricky? You want to duel a marksman hunter, brother? I hit Shift G because I thought that was my camo keybind, but I guess I don't have camo bound. I didn't get alter. A tragedy. Gonna blink through, I guess. Wait, my meld isn't bound. Dude, why is nothing bound? Oh my god, I literally took 60% of my health. MM seems fair? Yeah, no, it really is fair, dude. Trust me, trust me. Source. Aw. Of course. MM hunters / BM hunters players should be shot. That seems excessive. I'd have to hard disagree with that. I say they need forgiven. We gotta pray for them. And that their ways maybe change and their behavior will come to the light and their sin be exposed. What is this Q, by the way? I think MM hunters and BM hunters know not what they do. That's where I'm at. Same with tank players. You're like you're like James and John. Is that who it is? The Sons of Thunder. You want to burn. You want to burn them with God's wrath. Tried some of Aegh's wall tech in duels. Doesn't work. Did they nerf the egg tech? I think the timing on it is just quite tight. Like, I mess it up as well. Because in order for them to fix that, they have to, like, change the way spell queuing works, which they haven't touched in pretty much... I don't know if they've ever changed how spell queue works. Because, like, the idea is that you summon a wall in front of you, or wherever, and then you're spamming an ability. Like, you can do a lot of things with it, right? Like, you can make a wall, ice wall, and spam roots, for example. And the root will go off as the ice wall goes off, and the ice wall will appear, and the enemy will be rooted on the other side. So you can do the same with Ray, where, like, in order to avoid someone who's... Like, if someone has... I don't know, you can basically just create a wall to isolate yourself and then cast your Ray in peace. It's just, like, kind of hard to do the timing on it. It kind of depends on your keybind for Ray. You know? Like... I found it to be harder when the ability's on a modifier, if that makes sense. But it's definitely not, like... Yours is Shift F. Ice Wall's cool. Yeah, it's like a smoke bomb-esque ability. Is it weird that I use QWERT for spells and move character with the mouse only? In my opinion, yes. But I know a couple people who do that. But yes, I think it's weird. But people also think it's weird that I use QWE to move rather than WASD. But I think the difference between moving with those spells... I think the difference between moving with QWE as opposed to WSD is far less than the difference between moving with absolutely no binds on your keyboard. I think you lose a certain amount of control. But like I said, I know a couple players, rank 1s, who move like that. So, you know, you can... In my eyes, it's an inefficiency. But there are rank 1 players and people who make those inefficiencies not really matter because of years of comfort and, like, it just works for them, right? My friend was mind blown. Yeah. Grippies. What's up, Grippies? Is my build okay? Like, what's the build with this class anyways? I don't know if I should pop into that. Let's do True Shot, Stun, Silence. Get a wall here. Drop a volley. Feign Death against for a gold. Jeez, dude. I'm dead, bro. I actually suck at this fucking freaking spec, dude. I feel like without a healer on the spec, I'm just so lost, dude. Like, I need my healer, bro. Most of the time, it doesn't matter. The fact that I'm lost on it, it's quite nice. I wonder what that command leads to. Genuinely not sure. Hello, Aeghis. It's YouTube. Finally, bro. Alright, nice. Let's see if I can 6-0. 2 Death Knights. And 2 Paladins. What is going on? Merlu coming in, bro. Thank you so much, man. 5 gifties? Dude, you made my night, bro. Thank you. Absolutely made my night. You made hitting the go live button worth it. Not me. I love you too, bro. What is the arena binding thing you keep swapping? It's a frame sort. Basically, I like to be in the middle as a DPS, and on the healer, I like to be on the top. And then I like the healer to always be on top. So I'm just sorting it. Sorting the frames the way I like them. I need to just get this through my head to use the first double tap, I think. Like, I don't have bullet storm for this first thing sometimes. I'm gonna go get some CC. See, we build up some bullet storm. Stun this guy, I guess. Shrink it, trap. Pop my thing. One shot. I have wall, sack. Should be fine. Sign some heals. IBFs. Need to get some bullet storm. Alright, I'm on this guy. Aiming. He keeps trying to walk through my aim shots. It's pretty annoying. I actually hate when people do that. Slow. Purge off renewing here. So fucking. Oh, I know a setting I need to change to make my game look way cleaner. Slow the healer here. Freedom. Insane. Trapping. Okay. Big dying, fade down. Kite it out. Getting grips. You can kick the heel. Get bubbled. The cocoon is over now. Oh, that was one of my walls. Virgin. Double stun. Silence. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing here. Alright. He didn't port my first 2, so I was kind of under the assumption that you couldn't do that anymore. Check that. Barely, but got it. Big volley and stuff. Purging. Just pumping. First and foremost, we're going to need the damage to kill here, so. Turtle. Slow the heals. Wait for IBF to be over in a sec. Ported. Magic pop. Oh, nice. To the point in Damboard, do I just send a half stun? Oh, wait. Okay. I think I got it. Nice. do you put enemy frames like that? Like what? Oh, S Arena Reloaded? All these minions and pets are horrible for the game? I know. I can actually turn off the names here. Let me do that. Enemy players, minions, the names. Not the name plates, but like the names, I think. Yeah. So that should get rid of all the names. All the red. S Arena, indeed. Double IBF here. Haven't even true shotted yet. It's quite nice. I think I might wait for my next trap, but I'm not sure. Which one do we go? Go on this one? Okay. Sack for a little bit longer. Him off. Gotta kill him. Biggest damage here in a sec, dude. Oh my. Kick Pally. Oh, what? Okay. Got bubble there, I guess. Sure. Somehow they didn't slow me. I don't have 1, 2, 3 CS. I have to actually switch my target. Bouncing this guy. Nice. Kinda wanna do a triple volley. I think we got trinket. I'm not sure. My thing is kind of bugged out. Biggest damage here. Oh, I have some more insane damage here. Nice, I'm a gamer right now. Let's go. Nice, I'm so good. Let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. Newsflash. What a breakdown. Oh. The healer is on the wrong spot. I have a 5-head idea. Where's this guy's port? Alright. Oh, he's actually too far from the port. Oh, I think I'm going for the trap. Soaked him. Into stun. Into half drop, yellow. Nice one. Pre-kite the whole go. Alright. I had DK right now because wall. Should have feigned. Feign heal, kick. Hurry. Didn't use my trap. I have magic pop right now. Waiting for my slow to come up cooldown here. Silence should hit. Oh, I turtled? I guess it wasn't even a bad one. Camouflage. Holy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was actually kind of clean. Oops. I don't know why, but I'm going DK. Wall. Towards the end of sack. Probably should have used it a little earlier. Could be dead here. Maybe not though. Gaming. What is wrong with my S arena though? I can't see DRs or anything. Yo, what's up, Dark Knight? Feel like I'm getting better at this class, dude. From Rogue Mage 2s, I think Frost maybe. For 3s, yeah, similar, I'd say. Don't have all the answers yet. AMS. I already used Pally Wall too, like, so fine with this, low-key. He sacked. What a gamer. DK put Soul Reaper on me. Okay, I think the ret is a really prime target here. Silencing. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know if I use my second wall. I think I just try to wait for the Soul Reaper. Try to look at the debuffs a little here. Purge either. Okay, I'm impressive. Wings Soul Reaper. Ainda. Heal. Is there a go coming? Maybe. 2. Just need to kind of make it there. I turtle. I think it's fine. Soul Reaper. Whatever it is. I just need trust. Okay, after the Shield of Vengeance and stuff. It's in a wall now. Still some wings. Make sure there's no sack. I often did not see that. I'm gonna just trigger this. My true shot. It's like we're kind of boned here. Arguable that was really bad, but thank you for the thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, of course, man. Imagine being a Frost Mage in this lobby. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Yeah. Ice cold. I have been thinking about that. Can't get my mind around it yet. Alright, check this out, boys. Trap. Into him. Hello. Teehee. Alright, wall. Bunch of other stuff. Let me just dip out for a sec here. Let me just dip set. That's our buddy. Alright, now let's kick this guy. Pop. Okay, blound. Silence. Slow. Trap. Nice. Nice Celestial, bro. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Hit like a nameplate. Wings. Wall. Spamming Fane. Have some damage reduction right now at the very minimum. Silence here. Got kind of lucky there, I suppose, but bops. Frick, dude. Just pop true shot into that. Off now, I suppose. IBF too. I'm annoyed. It's all good though. I see his port. Take it. Fucking turtle. Did he already lay? Maybe he did. Why is the healer not? Oof. Ulf is pumping apparently. Oh my goodness. It's a fair amount. Fair amount of games. If I had to say so myself. Okay, I got wall stack everything. So I'm a true shat. Wind shat. Combo. Everything's on stun. DR. Got freedom so I can press my ability now. Why is like everything so short? Let's see. Pretty big damage here. Pretty big damage here. Falling. Pretty big damage here. Pretty big damage. Disgusting damage. Alright, he's fine. Nope. Nice GG. Yeah, nice dude. He's got Warlock. Didn't want to grip me. I was ready for the disengage. Okay, holy polysac, I think. Tried it. Pretty nice hodge. So much damn. That's freedom off. Okay. Didn't get the purge waiting. Come on. Nice. Let's go. Boom. XD. What do you guys think? Not too bad. This class is strong. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Yo, BRB, like, one sec. Go one shuffle rogue. I wish I could, boys, but we had short stream in the title for a reason. It's time. It's time. It's time. Gotta dip out. Appreciate you guys watching. Much love. I'll be here tomorrow. See you, boys. Peace.